up, guys? Today we're talking about low carb diets. I'm a fan of low carb diets when it comes to individuals with poor insulin sensitivity. What are the primary markers of someone with poor insulin sensitivity? Someone that is extremely overweight, or let's say at least 40 pounds to 50 pounds overweight from their optimal body fat. An individual that doesn't handle carbohydrates well. Your insulin is not as sensitive as it should be. First of all, for a great overview of a ketogenic diet, you can check out my previous video right here. As stated, low carb diets work great for those with poor insulin sensitivity. However, there are a couple key rules you have to follow in order to make it effective. Here are those rules. First of all, I'd call a diet low carb if at least 5 out of the 7 days your carbohydrate consumption is less than 50 grams per day. The first step number 1, is to induce a state of ketosis. This is where you'll use fat for fuel. Hey Chef Buck, I heard in a state of ketosis that you become psychic. Yeah. Is this true? Because I have a couple minds I'd like to read. Like Santa. The cheap bastard hasn't given me any gifts these last couple years. The problem with most low carb diets, they start their protein way too high. You keep your carbs low, and unfortunately most people will also keep their fat too low. This can induce a state of gluconeogenesis, which is the utilization of protein and then the conversion of it into glucose, which is a very shitty, inefficient process. Your body's not meant to use protein as its primary energy source. The point is, too much protein initially will not induce a proper state of ketosis, and it can actually cause you to break down your muscle. Start your first couple days consuming a high level of fat. I'm talking well over 55 to 70% of your total caloric intake. This is going to shift your body's dependence to fat for fuel. 2, have refeed days. Refeed days are where you refill your muscle glycogen through the ingestion of carbohydrates. Refeed days should be used every 1 to 2 weeks. If you've lost weight for the week, but you're feeling a little groggy, your energy is low, you can absolutely have a refeed day. On the refeed day, I would recommend first of all working out on that day. So say like on a Friday, what you would do is have 1 gram per pound of body weight or carbohydrates. Refeed days are crucial when you're low carb dieting to prevent having a sluggish metabolism. 3, consume a lot of green vegetables, at least 1 green vegetable for every single meal. When you reduce the amount of calories you're consuming, you're also reducing your total amount of nutrients your body is ingesting. Now this is a problem because a lot of those nutrients are absolutely critical for your body to function properly. Personally, I would not count your green vegetable intake towards your total carbohydrate consumption. 4, take a fiber supplement. One of the big problems of a low carb diet is usually constipation. This comes from an inadequate amount of fiber. If you find yourself having a problem taking a shit, I would highly recommend a fiber supplement. 5, proper exercise programming. When trying to lose weight, there's nothing more important than trying to preserve your strength. By preserving or increasing your strength, you're going to maintain your muscle mass. This means keeping the reps below weight and lifting the max amount of weight, obviously with proper form. 6, lastly, workout nutrition. Because you're not consuming carbohydrates, the basic simple strategy would be to consume 2 scoops of protein powder during your workout, intra-workout. Sip it during that exercise. That's a good basic strategy. If you want to see a video on advanced workout supplementation when low carb dieting, make sure to like this video and leave a comment below stating such. Those are the 6 simple tips. By properly planning out your low carb diet, you'll actually get results. Yo, Chef Buff, I don't know if you should be recommending low carb diets. My buddy G died on a low carb diet. Eat your vegetables, take a fiber supplement, train hard, focusing on lifting with strength, consume whey protein powder while exercising, make sure that you first induce a state of ketosis by having a high enough fat intake, and when your metabolism gets sluggish and you feel tired, make sure you have a refeed day where you'll introduce 1 gram per pound of body weight or carbohydrates. This is a great basic overview of low carb diet for my brothers with poor insulin sensitivity. Make sure to like, share with friends, and subscribe. And if you want to see that advanced workout nutrition when low carb dieting, make sure to leave a comment below. Guys, until next time, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Yeah, remember when I said I was gonna go on that don't eat for 60 days diet? It didn't work out. Yeah, it was pretty fun until I passed out on day 6. I woke up and I thought I went to heaven. Turned out I was just in a hospital. The doc told me that clinically I'm a retard. He said he's not sure if I was born that way or if it came from that not eating for 6 days. I think you're just jealous of my arms.